Lashawna's literally a walking offense at the end of the day. You know what? I honestly think it was meaner what they did to her in Total Drama Action, okay? At the end of the day, what white person out here getting offended by Lindsay being a dumb blonde? Because there was another blonde on the show that wasn't stupid. Like, okay, we get it. Lashawna's elimination was tragic, yada yada yada. But I'm like, y'all, that's not the only terrible thing that really happened to her. As likable as Lashawna is, we gotta acknowledge the fact that it's racism that made her character like this. Don't be out here asking me for no love and hip hop videos. All right.
It's a discrimination to nerds everywhere, okay? It's racist.
Hey y'all, it's Harriyanna and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to The Pirate Ship, Harry Hook's Pirate Ship. And if you are new here, hello, welcome to The Pirate Ship. Harry Hook's Pirate Ship is the other name we also call The Pirate Ship. I'm the captain. You is not my first mate. How many times I gotta let y'all know this? Y'all already know. I don't got no first mate. Stop trying to ask, can you be the first mate? Because you can't. You're not worthy. Anyways, let's look at the agenda for today on the handy dandy laptop. Okay, I used to have my stuff written out on the handy dandy notebook, but I ended up losing that notebook and I was like, you know what? It's here forever in the Google document. Okay, let's go ahead and look. Like I said, let's just go ahead and quickly get this out the way so we can get into the meat and grits and shrimp of this video. One, I have a shop. I have merch. Go support it. It's not out yet, but please. Two, I have a Patreon. Go support me over there. You get to join the Discord. And three, I have a web series. That's four. Please go support the web series. Now, hello. Okay, we are done. We are done. Now, on to today's video. We talk about Total Drama quite a lot on this channel. I don't like how high up y'all are. Look down at me. And then I zoomed in. It's kind of a vibe. Okay, anyway, let's just go on. We talk about Total Drama quite a lot on this channel. How I literally just filmed an entire video where I just debunked and dissected the first season and why I talked about why I loved it so much and why I thought it was so great. And then I also made another video about the diversity of the show. And then I also made another video about my favorite character, Bridget. And then I also talked about Trent. So here today's video, the reason I make so many Total Drama videos in general is because there's a lot to unpack about this show, especially within like the first 3 seasons and even just the first season alone. The first 3 seasons I kind of think are like the bread and butter and the foundation of the show. That's probably why I don't really care too much for anything after that in the canon wise. But there is just like so much to cover. Like I said, like the Total Drama videos are low-key starting to become the Descendants videos, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, yes, the Descendants videos are still coming. People have been asking me, when are you gonna Descendants video? Okay, when I say people, it's just been like 1 or 2 people, but still, people have been asking for it. But it's gonna come. I got a surprise for y'all with that video coming. But yeah, now back to Total Drama. It's always this one particular situation in Total Drama that I see people talk about, but I don't see them talk about anything else that really has to do with this character. And that has to do with Lashawna's elimination scene from season 1. Now, I briefly did talk about this scene in my Total Drama diversity video where it is titled "The Diversity in Total Drama Sucks," because it really, really does. And today, it just goes far beyond season 1 with Lashawna, but that's all people kind of bring up when they talk about her character, and it's kind of tired in a sense, I'll be honest. Like, I'm like, okay, we get it, Lashawna's elimination was tragic, yada yada yada, but I'm like, y'all, that's not the only terrible thing that really happened to her. So if you don't know, for those that you like kind of want like a refresher on like what that scene was before I get into it, because I am aware a lot of y'all don't really watch Total Drama like that or don't really remember it. There was an episode, not an episode, well, it was kind of like an episode where they got all the people that lost and were already out of the game, and they got them in a circle and asked them who would they like to join them at the you know, the loser resort. And basically all of them were talking about how much they liked Lashawna. And then, yeah, Lashawna is the only black girl on the show at the time. They all said how much they like Lashawna, and they took that as the reason to why they should bring Lashawna there, and they voted her off like that. It was really, really stupid, really, really dumb. I don't know why they did that. It was honestly just really disrespectful. I've heard rumors about how the voice actor wasn't available anymore at a certain point, and that's why they did that, but I don't know if that's true. But at the end of the day, it was a really, really disrespectful scene, how they literally pointed out the only black girl on this show and did this to her. It was really, I just don't like that scene whatsoever. It really, really rubs me the wrong way. It's just mean for no reason. That's why I and many others just truly despise that scene, okay? And even if it just wasn't, like I said, even if it did happen to another character, the reason it hurt so bad with her is because she was the only black girl. So everyone in Total Drama is based off a stereotype that we usually see on television, and a lot of people try to use that as an excuse for why this show has so many negative racist stereotypes. But the thing about it is that a lot of these other characters are tropes and like silly gags and stuff like that that we see on television all the time. But when it comes to the people of color, they're always the racist stereotypes, and that's the frustrating thing about it. Lashawna literally is a racist stereotype. She is a walking offense. I find her character to be very, very offensive. Yes, I may like her, but I also find her to be very offensive because she is portrayed to be like Tiffany Pollard and Nene Leakes. That's literally what Lashawna is of the Total Drama franchise. She's literally the loud, sassy, angry black woman that we always see on reality television. But we're gonna get back to that in a second, okay? So like I said, I see a bunch of comments on this show when it comes to Total Drama diversity, like specifically with that video that I posted. That's the main reason why I'm making this one, is that people tend to defend the trash diversity about how everyone is a stereotype. But at the end of the day, what white person out here getting offended by Lindsay being a dumb blonde? Because there was another blonde on the show that wasn't stupid. What are y'all getting like? No, y'all are not getting offended by this stuff like y'all are. It'd be one thing if all the women on this show were written to be extremely horrible, but they were not. It'd be one thing if that, but it's another one. Literally, there is something wrong with every single person of color on this show. That's why it's offensive. That's why a lot of people found Heather offensive when they found out she was Asian and how they single her out like that. That's why people find Noah offensive when they found out he was I'm pretty sure Noah was South Asian. That is his ethnicity anyway. He kind of was given a little Robbie Ross treatment in a sense, but that's not the point of this video. We're talking strictly about Lashawna. My point I'm trying to get across right now is that people need to understand that racial stereotypes and stereotypes are not the same thing, because one is offensive and the other one is not to a certain extent. Because a racist stereotype hurts. Those really freaking hurt. I mentioned how during the first 3 seasons of the series, Lashawna was the only black girl on the show, and then later on we ended up getting a character named Sierra, but that's in season 3. Sierra is a topic for another discussion. As you see the title of this video, we're talking strictly about what happened in Total Drama Action. Now, Lashawna at the time was the only black girl on the series in Total Drama Action, and she was portrayed how a lot of black women are portrayed on reality TV. You know, the loud, mean, sassy, over-sexualized to a certain extent, because I didn't really like how they put so much emphasis on Lashawna's body, where she would be touching her breast and touching her butt and having her butt in people's face and things like that, and talking about how beautiful like these aspects of her are. I find that really just kind of disturbing in a sense, and that's how like black women, like, you know, the shows like Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives of Atlanta and things like that, that's how a lot of them were acting. Especially like Flavor of Love, like I really get like Tiffany Pollard vibes from Lashawna. Like, I'm not sure Real Housewives was a thing at the time, but I get that major Nene Leakes, I get that major Tiffany Pollard vibes right there, and it's just very, very frustrating in a sense where I'm just like, is this the only thing that y'all see us as? And it kind of really makes me angry now that I think about it, because as I say, this show is ran by white people, okay? The people behind Total Drama are white people. Does that surprise y'all? No. So it really bothers me in a sense when it does come to Tiffany Pollard, and I'm just strictly talking about her on Flavor of Love and I Love New York. I don't agree with some of the things that she has done recently. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't agree with her whatsoever. She was extremely in the wrong for that. It's frustrating when, like, Black culture, when we see Tiffany Pollard or Nene Leakes and things like that, and we use their memes and whatever, we see it as comedy and things like that. We're like, haha, I can relate to this, she's funny, yada yada yada. But it always feels as if other races are picking fun at these women. Because like I said, Nene Leakes, Tiffany Pollard, they're not the only ones. But those are like the main two that come to mind when it comes to like Black women on reality television. I'll throw Jocelyn Hernandez in there. Y'all know all them Love and Hip Hop ones. Mama D, all them people. I kind of dipped my foot into the Love and Hip Hop a little bit. I'm not too educated on it. I just know like kind of like the main people, by the way. So don't be out here asking me for no Love and Hip Hop videos. Alright? Alright. But like I said, when it just feels as if non-Black people love to make fun of these women, like I said, specifically Tiffany Pollard and Nene Leakes, and that's what it really feels like when I see Lashawna on Total Drama, is that the creators literally just saw Black women on reality TV, thought it was funny, thought it was fun to pick at them, and that's literally what they embodied her character to be. As likable as Lashawna is, we gotta acknowledge the fact that it's racism that made her character like this. Anyway, let's go on. Like I said, she was fun, but that doesn't take away from all the bad that went into her character. Everyone loves to talk about how Lashawna is done dirty in that one scene, like I mentioned earlier in this video, but do y'all not remember Total Drama action? Do y'all not remember Total Drama action whatsoever? Because she was done real dirty too in that season. Like, but it wasn't as mean. You know what? I honestly think it was meaner what they did to her in Total Drama action, okay? Y'all need to stop downplaying Lashawna's arc in Total Drama action the way y'all downplay it, the way y'all upplay it in Total Drama Island, because it's really frustrating. Like, it goes beyond this. Like, as I was rewatching Total Drama Island for that video, I did start to, like, pick up on Total Drama Action, because, as you know, Netflix starts it automatically. And, like I said, we're gonna talk about how she was done dirty in freaking season 2. Now, that's what it is in the title. Use your context clues, y'all. I'm just specifically talking about this situation. It really just kind of frustrates me when it comes to the entire spa day fiasco. As we know, in the episode, it was the episode that was based off of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, where a lot of it was dealt about like medical procedures and illnesses and things like that. One of the contestants on the winning team got the chance to go to a spa. So Lashawna started fake crying and things like that, saying, I'm just tired, I need a break. And she got sympathy from everyone so she could get the spa day. And then once she got the spa day, she was accompanied by her cousin named Lashawna. Like I said, the Total Drama creators can be really racist sometimes. God. Lashawna. Like, they didn't even try to, like... That name alone just kind of pisses me off. And also the thing about Leshawna is that she also had the same voice actor as Lashawna, which is another thing that really kind of frustrates me too, because they literally pulled a freaking number 5 and what's her older sister name? How do I always forget number 5's older sister, and I watch The Kids Next Door all the freaking time. But they literally pulled Codename Kids Next Door when they had the 2 Black sisters on the show voiced by the same person. And it just really frustrated me in a sense. I was like, dang, I didn't even bother to get another Black voice actor for the other character. But anyway, the first 2 Black women that we see on this show are portrayed as loud, mean, sassy, ghetto, ratchet. You know, the typical Black woman stereotype we always see on freaking reality television. And I'm freaking tired of it. I'm just tired of it whatsoever. Like I said, they did not put any thought or effort into, like, making this character. Like I said, she literally had the same voice actor. She had the same personality as her cousin. Like, literally, like, it's just kind of like nothing really went into it right there. So, when she was in there with her cousin, she started talking mad crap about everybody on Total Drama, talking about how they all get on her nerves and this and that and the third. And like I said, Lashawna was kind of in the wrong for that. Not kind of in the wrong. She was in the wrong for that, though. Because I'm like, girl, these are your friends and you sit here and go behind your back and talk about them like that. So I'm not defending Lashawna on that part whatsoever, because she was wrong. But what Chris McClain said right after that really pissed me off, because he said Lashawna has a really nasty attitude. And I was like, I know you're not talking about nasty attitudes, sir. You literally get a kick out of torturing children. You are the last person to be talking about somebody's bad attitude, sir. Like, I don't like Chris whatsoever, especially his microaggressions towards Lashawna really came out in this scene. So, like I said, it really just frustrated me, because after this scene specifically, everybody was ganging up on Lashawna, talking about she was wrong and this and that and the third, because she did ended up getting exposed for what was going on when she went in there. Because, you know, it's reality television, they record everything. And you know, they recorded Lashawna and her cousin's conversation where she was just going off about how everybody on this reality television show got on her freaking nerves. So, yeah, and it's like some of these people were going off on Lashawna, which frustrated me, especially like Duncan. Because I was like, Duncan has done way worse stuff. And what, like, it just really annoyed me, because all of these characters have done something so messed up, and something like, none of these characters are perfect. They are all flawed whatsoever. As people try to say that Beth was perfect, she was not. She was just as bad, because she was a... Beth is another story for another discussion, but like, it was annoying where I saw Courtney getting mad at her. Heather kind of was like a little, because you know, Heather's a bitch, I understand. But the rest of them, I was just like, y'all all have messed up at some point, but y'all love to gang up on the black girl. Y'all love to gang up on the only black girl. I was about to cuss so hard, but I told myself I am not going to say that word on this channel, because that, if I say that word, that means I am really, really angry. But I just got so annoyed with it, and the entire time it's just Lashawna is just trying to prove to everybody that she's sorry and she didn't mean what she said and things like that. And I was just like, sis, do not waste your time or your breath trying to prove these people anything, because like, at the end of the day, all of them did messed up stuff. But once Lashawna did what she did, all of them wanted to gang up on her and push her to the side. And I was like, girl, you don't need to prove a thing to these people, because did they try to prove much of anything after they messed up? No, they didn't. Everybody just kind of forgot about it and went on about their business. But the only black girl here, they like to pull that mess with her. So it just really frustrated me in a sense, like, was watching this season. And then she eventually did get voted off, and I was just kind of like, Lashawna low-key didn't stand a chance in Total Drama Action. Okay, let's just be real. Let's just be real. And just like being on this discussion right here, this is just kind of like not really planned. This part of the video is just really unscripted. I just finished the outline at the moment. But it just really makes me think about black women and how they're portrayed on reality television. And the Lashawna literally is just that character that just makes fun of how black women act on reality television. And I know many of you guys are fans of Dance Moms on my channel, and I do have a video about Dance Moms. I will have that link down below, where I just talk about Abby Lee Miller's like racism and stuff like that, because she's not a good person. Don't care what nobody has to say about that. That is my opinion, and I am sticking to it, okay? But it's this one character. She's not a character, she's a person. The mother-daughter duo, Nia and Holly, where they were the black people of the show. They were the black people of the show. And like, all the black people that were fans of Dance Moms, we love them by default. But one thing I really loved about like Nia and Holly is that like, this is kind of like the first time we ever see like black people on reality television portrayed differently. As you know, we had like Nia, and Nia was a bit little quiet, cute girl. Like, that's literally what she was. Really, really respectful, really, really nice. Abby was still mean as hell to her, but you know, we're gonna keep going. And then I didn't like how the other girls would leave her out on the team and things like that. It really did upset me. And Holly was educated. Holly, she has a doctorate. Like, Holly was about her business. She was a working mom. She was raising like 3 kids. I'm pretty sure that's how many kids she got. I'm trying to remember how many brothers Nia has. I follow me on Instagram, so I see her brothers often. But Holly was a well-educated, strong black woman that didn't like yell or scream or anything to get her point across, and I really enjoyed seeing that, because the way black women are portrayed on reality television often is the complete opposite of that. And one thing that really bothered me a lot watching not total drama, this is real people stuff, Dance Moms, is that I could see how the other moms would try to get, not the other moms too, Abby also, they would try to get Holly to act a certain way, and she was just like, I don't do that whatsoever. I love how Holly always gave the best serves whatsoever. She didn't raise her voice, she didn't do none of that. She checked people with her monotone, quiet voice, and I was just like, yes ma'am, that's exactly how you do that. So like I said, I felt like I didn't need to leave this here in the video, because like I said, it just annoys me seeing the way, like, this is how white people see us on television. They expect us to act this way in reality TV, and seeing someone like Holly and Nia on reality television makes me really happy, because like I said, it kind of frustrated me, because reality television, they want to show drama, they want to show the mess and all that stuff like that. And I remembered I watched an interview with Nia, not Nia, it was an interview, it was Nia though. She was talking about how she assumed that they didn't want to pick them because they thought they were too boring, and I was like, no, I'm actually really glad that they picked them, because I'm like, we see, I know it's just reality television, but every little bit counts. Representation matters, and it was good to see positive black representation on reality television for the first time ever really in my life. Because Flavor of Love, as much as I love that show, it was not given that. I don't even like Flavor of Love, to be honest. I just like I Love New York. Flavor of Love, I only watched New York scenes. I didn't care about nobody else. But we are getting way off topic. Anyway, I'm very appreciative of Holly and Nia, the great mother-daughter duo from Dance Moms. Love them so much. Lashawna's literally a walking offense at the end of the day. I proved my point. Don't try to add me on that. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, okay? Hey, this that thing that I got. Where did that come from? Anyway, but don't forget to follow me on everything at Harriyanna. Please go support my shop called harriyannahook.com. That will be up soon. There's something else I forgot. Support me on Patreon, by the way. You get early access to my videos. You get exclusive behind the scenes looks of all the stuff that I do. You get sneak peeks of the Progenies too. I will have the Progenies pilot link down below for you guys to watch if you have not watched already. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yes, have a good night.
Buttercup like villains 3 at a time. Bubbles will smile while kicking your butt, and Blossom will lead them out of their rut. Cherish and Powerpuff, 2 of a kind. Both wanna save the world before bedtime. From Townsville, Memphis, New York to LA, the Powerpuff Girls are just here to stay. They